All right, welcome to the Cat and Tomato podcast. Essentially, for the last hour and a half, just pretend that we're just staring at an Elder Scrolls. Don't pretend to snore immediately. You are such a fucking bitch. You're such a fucking bitch. Oh my god. All right, I'm done. Okay, let's see. So the first thing I guess we have here, Casey linked me, called GanBreeder. I'm not sure what that means. It looks like I have to sign up though to use it, right?
Means you're breeding Gans.
Sign up. Ah, for fuck. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Oh fuck! I didn't know I'd have to like make an account and all this kind of crap. All right, save. All right, we did it. Okay, let's go. We're back. Okay, click on an image. All right, so here, which image is most interesting? So let's find. Oh god, that seems pretty interesting. Oh my god. I'm gonna go with this fucking thing emerging from the water. Okay, so here's the children it has, apparently.
It's a
Whatever
beautiful dog made.
any of that means. Crossbreed. Okay, so we can select an image to mix it with. Select one of your starred images. What? Edit genes.
Yeah, you haven't favorited one of your images.
Select new gene. Okay, so let's see. Let's cross him with some food. We're gonna cross him, that dog, with a hot dog. We're gonna breed dog with dog. Hot
I think
dog,
it's a bear now that I'm looking at it.
brown bear. Yeah, sorry. Well, we're gonna make it. Okay, what do we get out of that? Ooh. What on
Get a
earth?
brown dog.
All right. Well, let's see how far this rabbit goes. Let's crossbreed that now. I don't want to select enter. Oh fuck! Edit genes. Whatever. Select a new gene. Let's do an underwater creature since it wants to be. You know, it kind of already looks like a crab a little bit. Let's do a sea lion. Go. Am I doing this right, KTD? it's.
You might need to turn down some of the other influences with the genes.
I'm just gonna. Oh, what is going? Oh! Oh! There we go. Let's make some children of that. Oh my god. Oh look, we've got like an actual we got an actual looking bear out of it. In the end. No, I like this one. All right, let's crossbreed this. I have to like. Why doesn't it let me do the thing that like it lets me do when I edit the genes? Like, just give me the list of fucking pictures or something. Let's cross. Okay, edit genes. Let's try this again. Oh, okay. So it's got a hot dog, a tennis ball, a beacon, a brown bear, and a sea lion. Let's add another thing into the mix. Let's can we do hockey? There's no hockey on this. Chocolate sauce. Oh, tomato. Let's. There's no tomatoes. Potato. Mashed potatoes. Yes, let's add that. Make a child.
Mashed potatoes.
Oh, we made a fucking. What did we make? Potato bake. Look, we made it's kind of cute.
It looks like if you took an ice cream cone and you put some mashed potatoes on the top of it.
Kind of weird ice cream cone. Oh, there we go.
It turns into a bear.
That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty healthy one. Let's see. Oh my god, they just get worse. Oh, this poor thing. Oh yes. Oh. We can just keep making it a larger and larger mound. It's just turning into a fucking. We're gonna make a potato. Oh god, edit genes. Look at all this shit that. Let's add another one. An espresso maker's in there somewhere. Rabbit. A wood rabbit. That is not what a rabbit looks like. Bunny? Hey, let's see if we can make... Okay, let's make a new thing. Let's make a new thing. How do I just make a new thing? Alright, pick from a category. I want dog. I want creature. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try to make my dog, Mara. It's already pretty close. But let's edit some genes here. Oh my god. Oh no, I thought those were all the genes. Okay, so German Shepherd. So this is only a German Shepherd, and this is what it starts us with. Top what? Create. Oh, here we go. Select new gene. Good, good. Thank you. German. Why does it start us with this? What? Alright, add a gene. It's just part Pitbull. I just do dog. Maybe I just gotta do dog. I saw a Pitbull on here before. Pit. Dog. Dogs. I swear I saw, like... I saw one. Earlier.
Yeah, under bunny.
Is it under bunny?
I thought that was...
How would it be under bunny?
Well...
I like how, like, some of these dogs look okay. Well, not so much this one, but, like, the Irish Terrier mostly looks okay. I like how there's not any... This one that is the ass of a dog that it put the face on. There we go. Well, a Bull Terrier is kind of close to what a Pit Bull looks like. We might have to go with that. Let me try the search for... Add a new gene. We'll try... Bunny? Oh, rabbit. No? Yeah, it was this Bull Terrier. Alright, we're gonna have to go with that. Alright, we're gonna create the dog downstairs. Trying to think which one of these looks most like Mara. Probably this one. Yeah. Yeah. About what she looks like. What the fuck? Go with this one, I guess. Alright, so let's edit the genes here. So I would say she's probably more German Shepherd than Terrier. So let's make a child of this one. Nope. Try again. Try again. It's just making the same one over and over again. What? Where did this come from? Why did it turn into a piece of wood? It doesn't say wood is the genes.
I can give you her dog gene.
Okay.
After the
Alright, what's her listing? How much percentage of German Shepherd is she?
65.
65? Oh, I can't even see the number here. 65, okay. And Pitbull.
16.2 Pitbull.
16.2, okay. Oops, 16.2. What is going on here? I can't fucking... 16.2. Okay, I'm just doing 16 then. Alright. What else is she?
0.6 Siberian Husky.
Siberian Husky. 8.6?
Yeah.
God damn, we got like all the worst dogs in one, didn't we?
What the hell?
Fuck me.
No.
Okay, what's next?
6.7 Cocker Spaniel.
Wait, how much Siberian Husky again?
8.6.
8. Okay. Cocker Spaniel. Okay, how much of that?
6.7.
Okay, just give me the number. I can't do decimals or else
I
it
know,
freaks
but
out.
I thought you'd round.
I don't care.
Okay. And then 3.5 Australian cattle dog.
Okay. Australian Terrier is all we got.
No. Just
Okay.
okay. Cattle dog.
What? You're thinking that there's this like big database here. There's like nothing here.
I know, but...
No, there's maybe a shepherd? No. We can't, we just won't add it.
Okay.
Alright, make a child out of all that. That's the same thing that we just... That is literally what we started with! What the fuck? Game? Not a game, but... That is the image that we started with! What the fuck?
Nice.
What?
Well...
Alright. We'll do one more thing. We'll do one more thing, and hopefully there's something else. Tomato, you're just dead quiet. What are you doing?
I'm still fucking with Rave a little bit. I'm trying
Oh,
to feed in
God.
like Diablo music and then like Eye of Beholder stuff. It's not really working very well.
Yeah.
But
Killing the stream. All right, let's see. Let's select a new gene. We're gonna go with food this time. We're gonna smush foods together. So actually, let's go back. Let's add a pizza. And what are we gonna put on our pizza? Well, we're gonna put some French fries on our pizza. Never mind.
pineapple.
French horn, apparently. Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Pineapple's on here. It looks tumorous, but that's fine. Select a new gene. What else do we want to put on that pizza? Want to put some steak? Is there steak on here? No. Meat.
Pig.
Pig.
Yeah.
We can put some guinea pig. We'll put some guinea pig on that pizza.
Yep.
Peruvian delicacy.
What else do we want to put on that?
Kale.
Kale. No.
Leaf.
Salmon. Is there salmon? How about some sort of fish?
Leaf.
Crab.
Okay, I'll meet you in between salmon and crab and go with crayfish. All right. What did you say? Tomato?
I said leaf.
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 All right, a leaf hopper will go on there. All right, let's make an image.
Oh, the guinea pig's so cute.
Ah! They just blended them all together.
A paste.
Oh no! It pasted them. I'm pretty sure this was against Twitch TOS. Oh no!
Very graphic.
Well, that's what happens when you take a bunch of animals and you smash them into a pizza. Good lord. Can we select a new gene? Is there people in this at all? Probably not. Human. No. Are toucans? Oh, there's a toucan. Okay. Oops, not a random gene. Add a new gene. Okay, what can we do with Russians? Toucan, a tank? Yep. They got Russia in here. Okay. A tank can. Let's see what happens when we get a toucan in a tank. Oh my god.
Add beets to it.
Look at this. Oh, we've got like a mecha toucan going on here. We're going deeper. Oh, now we're just getting a normal looking toucan. Okay. You want you want beets?
Yeah. Bears.
There's just beetles.
What about
Bears?
potatoes?
There are bears. Brown bears.
Black bear.
This just looks like someone guarding the palace at Buckingham. Brown bears. Okay. And what?
Potato.
There's no potatoes.
Oh.
Well, there's mashed potatoes. All right. What happens when you take a mashed potato and you shove it in to a brown bear? What do you get? Oh god.
Oh, look at that one.
Oh, that one? Is that your favorite? Oh, now we're getting a polar bear out of it. Oh, look how cute!
It's gonna become a dog.
It's good. It's becoming a dog.
Yes. It's gonna become a fucking husky.
This is how huskies were made. Oh,
Oh, it's
real
becoming
husky
a
there.
baby again.
Uh-oh, we're getting.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Jesus, it makes
Spider
me think of
bear!
Husky.
Beppis. Oh my god, we're getting there. Oh, uh-oh. He's starting to melt a little. Is this just a golden retriever? Okay, what genes do we have here? We've got an Italian Greyhound, a Malinois, a brown bear, a guinea pig, church, a gown, a pretzel, and a mashed potato. Apparently makes this. And we can see its genealogy and all the steps we took. Here's where we started. And through evolution. This is the beauty of
Selective
evolution.
breeding.
All right, let's see. Let's add a random gene. Let's add like 3 random genes here. We'll see what we get out of it. Okay, we got some actual birds making. Oh,
Add a cookie.
add a cookie. Okay, let's just create something. Let's see if we can make a cookie. Cookie. Nope, no cookies.
Cake.
Cake? Nope.
type of database is that?
This has a person in it, so let's start with this, and then let's add a new gene.
Boy,
A
I don't know
man.
if you can really call that a person.
It's as close as we can. Okay, a piggy bank. So that's a man and then a bear. All right, there's my man, bear, pig. See what we get. Uh-oh. Oh my. It really wants to be mostly bear, doesn't it?
Look at the one in the bottom left.
This one?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with that one. It looks like it's admiring. It like threw up. It just threw up.
Presenting you.
Oh.
Pile of-
I'm trying to see like the most normal thing we can get out of this. Oh, but I always like when we get like the radiated. Like this is a bear that's outside of Chernobyl. That's what we've got right here. Uh-oh. Oh god. How many legs can we get? Oh, there's spiders.
I feel like
There
that would
are.
cause problems for the eyes.
There's spiders. Okay, let's do a wolf spider. And oh, it's already so cute. Let's see what happens when we add an Eskimo dog and a wolf spider together. Apparently, we get like a weird cat squirrel thing. Oh, there it is. Which
Bad things.
Which one
Bad
are you?
things happen.
What? Oh, I want to keep going down the spider route though. I'm trying to get something. I'm trying to get like a. Oh, now we're just getting a spider.
Yeah.
Now we're just getting spiders. God damn it! All right, hold on. Let me go back. Let's go back. Where did we even start? Let's go with this one. This like cat thing. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. We're getting something. Oh. I'm trying to bring it back to normal here.
Cancer.
Oh, this one looks like it could be a real picture of like a weird like cat dog hybrid that's like just kind of jumping at the camera. This one, not so much. Kill me. Oh god. Nice. All right, one more, and then we'll move on to something else. What? Well, there is a rabbit. There's one rabbit. A wood rabbit. It just starts. It starts with that, but it'll. Okay, make what? A rabbit with what? Oh, you want me to try to make Thule?
Yeah.
Oops.
Like a
All right, let's.
cotton ball or something.
Select new gene. Okay, a cotton ball. No, there's no cotton balls. Polar. There's no polar bears. Well, they're ice bear. It's called ice bear in this. All right, fine. Okay, and then what else? We need some more fluff, right? Yeah. Pillow. Well, technically, yeah. We could do a pillow, but that doesn't quite work. Feathers, maybe? A feather boa. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, let's create this. Let's see what we get.
She is.
I'm trying to see which. Look at this. This looks like it could be real. This looks like one that got hit by a car. This one's closest to Thule, so we're gonna keep going with this one. Oh no!
Oh god.
Why did you hit me, father? Oh god, it's.
Oh no.
Oh, this one did get hit by a car. Oh no, let's not go down this route. Oh no. I'm trying. Okay, let's edit the genes a little bit here. How about no garter snake? Can I?
Add some mashed potato.
Negative 100. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. What? What does that do? All right, let's rabbit 100%. We'll take ice bear a little bit down. Feather boa. We'll to here. Great white shark. No, okay. Now let's make a child out of that. What? Do I have to like have these at... Oh, we fucked this right up. Let's see what happens when we go back. This is the closest thing we're gonna get to Thule.
Add mashed potato to it.
I can edit the genes. Yes, select new gene. Mashed potatoes.
No. Oh, it's like baby Tuli.
Which
The
one?
middle one.
The middle one?
Their middle ear. Uh-oh. Having a dog.
It is. It always becomes a fucking dog. This isn't a GanBreeder. This is just dog breeder. That's all this is. Every single thing we do. Look, I bet I could do like scissors and it'll turn into a dog eventually. Look, let's just do anything that's not even animals.
Shovel.
What's other? A nipple. What? Let's see. Scenes. A butcher shop. That's too easy to become a dog. Let's try to find large objects. God damn. The generation isn't very good for the 100%ers, I gotta say. Let's do a minivan and I don't know, like a planetarium. I bet we'll eventually get a dog out of this. Okay. Okay, we're here. So we've got like a minivan, a mobile planetarium over here. Kind of. Keep going down this road a little bit. Keep going down this road. We've kind of lost the minivan now. It's now just become Epcot, basically. Oh. Well. We're creating a new place. This is like the place in the beginning of Quantum Break. What are my genes? Hummingbird's in there. Hummingbird is in there somehow. Okay. Make child. Keep going. Eventually, if I click enough times, we're gonna get dog. Oh, something's changed. It's now a UFO. Now we'll have like a top 10 video made about it. Oh, now it's actually turned into like a water slide or something. Oh, what has happened here? Oh dear. Oh my god. What it's okay. Hold on. We're getting there. We're getting to dog. We're getting to dog. Slowly. But surely.
I have something for you after that.
Okay. It turned into a bird for a while. And now I'm not really sure what we've got. We got a knife, it looks like. Oh boy. Oh, we're going back to like a building, maybe? Oh, there's America. It's an eagle on top of the Empire State Building, and the eagle's wings are actually the American flag. That is the most American fucking thing that you can have. Well, there's no guns, but you get the idea. The guns are down here somewhere. Hold on, I'm determined to fucking get dog out of this somehow.
Where is dog?
Where are you at, dog? You're letting me down. I'm not sure where we're at or how many genes have been just mixed in with this. Oh, we started getting like little dog eyes. What is this? This could be like, honestly, this could be up in an art gallery. If I fucking printed that out and put it in an art gallery, there would be pretentious little dickwads like Tomatoes standing around going, yes, this one speaks to me. I could see that the artist really poured out their emotion and didn't just click 300 times.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say now.
Oh, what were you going to say?
I wasn't going to say it.
What are you going to say? Come on.
No, I wasn't going to say
You have to now. I'm saving this one. I'm saving this image. Come on. Come out with it. What are you going to say?
I'm trying to find an example now. My favorite artist, Beksinski, in his
Okay,
late
I'm
career,
not
did
gonna use
photoshops that kind of look like that.
Yeah,
Then
see?
we can hang it in the house.
Oh, I saved it, so yeah, we'll print it out. We'll hang it in the house.
No, you're gonna
I'm gonna paint it.
for your painting.
Yeah, you gotta paint it.
Oh, so I'll have like a painting string, and I'll try to paint that.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, we'll do that. One of these days, we'll have a painting stream. Do we have an
With
easel and
watercolors.
everything?
I have a
The tabletop easel? Okay, we'll try to hook up a camera or something.
With child watercolors and like 8x11
No, we have
printer
actual
paper.
paint that we bought and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, so we could do that. We could actually try to make. I have zero experience painting or anything, so it's gonna be bad. I mean, aw. What, KTD? You were having a mashup going? Uh-oh. Oh, what, did it crash or something? I'm still determined to get a dog out of this.
have to add match.
No, I can't add anything. That's the rules. I've got Santa Claus taking a shit. Does that count for anything? With the name of Eye Premonition, a deadly case of diarrhea, but it failed.
Where was that?
God damn it, KTD. Oh, I think we've lost it. I think we've lost our animal traits here. It's kind of going back into like a weird. Oh, now it's a fucking fighter pilot. What?
No, it's a flying squirrel.
Flying squirrel. Now it's just a creature of. Oh, now. Oh god, now that's creepy as hell. Where are we at?
Gonna be on one of those strange mystery shows.
Yeah. Look, this one could also be a painting. I think.
Like,
Yeah. Oh, we're getting back into Birdland. What is going on with this? I'm not even sure what this is anymore. We're inside of a house now. I'm pretty sure it's like a bird like perched up on something, but then it turns into a clock sometimes or something. Oh, we've made a human.
uh-oh.
Oh, we're losing the human a little bit. We've created man. Cyclops. Man-clops. I think it's a monkey stroking its dick. That's what we just made with that. Good lord. I have a full case of diarrhea, also failed. Too bad. It doesn't like the diarrhea song.
I sure.
Tuli loves a full case of diarrhea.
Loves just
She
the-
lives for diarrhea.
No,
That's
I
why we
love-
almost went to Taco Bell tonight.
I love songs.
And he loves songs about diarrhea. Some really nice album covers here. I mean, these are some legit fucking paintings. I think some of these. Why spend all this time learning how to paint and stuff? I could just select one of 3 images over and over again until I get something that looks vaguely like.
That's a good
Modern
question.
art.
I wonder who would own the copyright on this. Could you turn this into an album cover?
I don't know. Well, I mean,
You put some work into it. You
Yeah.
can't say that it's not labor exclusive.
Support. Hold on. Ooh. Hello. No, Microsoft. I don't want to send an email to Joel Smith. I want to. Oh, that's the support. I was trying to see like if there was like a thing, like an about page or something that says anything like that, but there's nothing. There's no copyright on this at all or anything. So I assume these are yours. There's nothing labeling it. Oh man, I think I might have to give up on the dog. I was sure that I could combine a minivan and a planetarium and eventually get a dog out of it. We got a bird and kind of a human eventually out of it. Oh, look at this. But as part of a fish now. We still got animals out of fucking objects. So that's good. In our quest for dog. But it seems like for some reason we slipped into bird territory. Oh Jesus. Slipped into bird territory instead of oh, the cartoon character instead of dog. I like the backgrounds it makes, honestly. Like the backgrounds make me feel like it's a painting. Like the way, like one of those old classic paintings, you know, like how they did the backgrounds and shit. So that's where. So as far as I know, when it comes to painting, if we do this painting stream with that one, like, don't I have to like layer on the background first and then wait for it to dry and then paint over it?
No, you don't have to. Yeah.
Isn't that how you're supposed to?
For a formal way.
Oh, it's gonna be bad, guys.
But acrylic paint dries quick.
It's gonna be bad. I'm not sure though. See, here's the thing, because I don't know anything about painting. I have no idea how I would get this blend of like shit in the background. Oh, what's this? Oh, we've jumped into a new realm of things here. It's like a flying fish with its mouth. It's like a
realism.
Jesus Christ, it's weird. I'm pretty sure that's a penis. Generally, want to start with the background because adding it later is harder. Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, its penis is getting bigger. Oh man. Now it's turned its penis into a foot. Uh-oh, now it's a creature walking among us. I'm very interested to see what the listing. Oh, look at that. What the gene listing is going to be at the end of this. Oh my. That's like mecha turkey. It really wanted to give us birds. Oh, we kind of got a toucan a little bit. No dog, though, unfortunately. Unfortunately, my dog experiment did not work as I had hoped. Boy, that would have been a good one, huh? If I would have been able to get dog out of that. Oh, wow, look at this thing. Look at that fucking thing. That thing looks really indignant, doesn't it? Oh. Now it grew titties. Well, now it's a fucking statue. Now it's a toucan statue. We got toucan out of it. Now, look at that! That looks like something someone painted. That looks like that would show up. I'm saving that one. Maybe we'll paint that one.
Colorize it?
No.
No.
No,
I think it would look really good with color.
But what color? We don't know.
You have to just look at it and interpret.
I interpreted the color. I like the color it is.
It's not color.
Exactly. It's that like old style, like creepy kind of style. I like that shit.
Have things dripping.
No, it's just recreating it.
Make it like.
Why are you trying to change? It's perfect already. Now we've got
A lot of these look really mixing-ish. I really like it. We're getting away from it now, though.
Oh, look. That's like something you'd see outside of like a skyscraper in Chicago or something. Now we've got someone's weird tent. Oh, that was the PlayStation 3 controller originally, I think, this one. Lord, I don't know what we've gotten to at this point. Oh. See? Look, there it is in front of the... Looks pretty interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not sure if you're laughing at what's going on here or you're laughing at something you're doing.
No, I'm trying to do stuff, and KTD's unfortunate mishaps with the diarrhea video have given me an idea.
Uh-oh. Oh,
It's
no.
really good.
Oh, no, I don't think I like it.
I haven't heard it yet, though. We'll have to see
right.
if it translates.
10 more clicks. 10 more clicks. 1. This one almost looks like it's having diarrhea. 2. Oh, look at this one. 3. See, look how like dark and drab that I like it.
Fuck.
4.
Now it's crashing on me, too.
5. It couldn't handle all the traffic from my stream, clearly. 6. Oh, look, a guy like a 7. 8. 9. And 10. There we go. It's a dark, dreary. So what did we get out of all of these? Holy shit! Is there a single dog in here at all? There's a Jeep. There's an iPod in here, apparently. There's a mouse, a canoe, a shower curtain. There's a zebra, a meerkat, a spiny lobster, a boa constrictor. No, I don't think a single dog got added to this. And I don't know how it adds things, if it just randomly adds things as it goes. There's our minivan, and our planetarium are still in there. But there you go. If you take all these things at these percentages, that's what you get after all that time. All right, what do you have for me?
I'm trying to render it again.
But didn't you have something else for me already?
If I give this to you, I might ruin the joke of this one. Maybe not. So let me preface this real quick, actually, because I have to say that I think that you are.
Talk to Transformer while we wait. Sure.
Oh my god, I think that
Disclaimer: I think sometimes this thing puts in naughty words. If it does, I'll turn it off immediately. But it is what it is. All right, so let's see. What do we want a custom prompt for?
let me. Yeah, I'll link this to you too. This first one. I think that since I've noticed you, since I've known you, not noticed you. Holy shit, notice me, senpai. Since I've known you, I think it's weird that you generally don't have any attraction to anything musical at all, except for you get hung up on very specific songs.
Uh-huh.
And so I thought, what better way to find something you'd like than...
Boy. Oh, no. Megalovania Village Music HD, and the fucking thumbnail is just a gigantic thing that says Diablo. Alright. So far, it's just Sans. And it's just getting louder. Dude, just out of nowhere! It's just like, hey, I exist, and then it disappears. What? Oh, guys, don't remember me! I'm here still! Where'd you go? This did not work out that well.
No,
it's just a mess of, it's just sound diarrhea right now. Oh lord, I'm not gonna do the whole thing because that went to... Okay, while you do the other one, I'll do this talk to Transformer.
I've got one more that also like worked out even worse.
Well, okay.
But I'm just letting you know it's out there.
Okay.
I think it's because the Tristium song like changes tempo.
Tristium?
Tristium?
Oh!
Take a hot butter.
Village music. Hot HD ice cream.
On your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it real hot like a soup or a dip. We call it heat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too. Brandy cream, hot butter.
Can you imagine if this was the original from Blizzard?
They're very forward thinking.
Yeah. You're going down into the depths to fight Diablo. You gotta listen to hear about Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream the entire time. Alright, let's see what Transformer gave us while you're working on the other stuff. Okay, here we go. So my prompt was, so there I was, just walking down the street, and So there I was, just walking down the street, and I'm thinking, what's wrong here, she says. It was the last thing she imagined would happen to her. Uh-oh. In February last year, as an off-duty police officer, she stopped her car and called 911 to report a suspicious black male with a rifle. Oh, no. Please don't. Not the first one. She was wearing what appeared to be an Ontario license plate, which was on file with the police. That man was Andrew Loku, a U.S. citizen who had been living in a province for several years, but it was also a registered sex offender. I would have never imagined something like this. I don't like where this is going. This would happen to me, Gorley says. Who's that? It's a scary thing to think of someone else committing such a heinous crime against you, but so this is like... it has been reported that Andrew Loku, the shooter in the Ontario shooting in March, has been in the U.S. for some time. Okay. What? Why? All I just was walking down the street! Oh, God. Okay, let's try a different one. That's okay.
So this keeps airing out, so I think that it has something to do with the say the noises involved.
Oh,
But
okay.
I had fed it Megalovania in hot chocolate high velocity,
Uh
which I hope you remember that beautiful video.
huh. Yeah.
And the the outcome was hot Megalovania high velocity. But it
But
didn't,
it failed.
it
It
didn't
doesn't
actually
like fart
do it.
sounds, huh? Just go look
Yeah,
for a
it's-
Google thing of just farting and see if it'll work.
That's what I'm doing now. I wonder too, because that's clipped to hell and back. So I wonder if it's the clipping part that fucks it up.
Okay, I'm gonna start the prompt with John Fartman, the best hockey player in Canada, could beat Wayne Gretzky's all-time scoring record tonight, and let's see what we get. Hopefully, nothing to do with sex offenders. Okay, let's see. Oh, I don't know. This is gonna be good. All right, Fartman, 24 points, has 15 points. 4G 12, 4G 1288P. So 4 goals, 12 assists, and 8 points. That's not how that works. That would be 16 points, but okay. In his past 10 games. Well, I mean, if he had 16 points in 10 games, that wouldn't be too bad. Fartman is second in the world at the age of 27. Only 10 points in 2012 to 2013. Well, that doesn't mean he's the best. That's bad. But Fartman has a way to go before he is as good as Gretzky, the man who set all-time scoring records at 35. Gretzky went to play 1,333 games before he passed Gordie Howe. Okay, so that's actual. But Fartman doesn't seem to notice or care about his record, while Gretzky is just having the best time of his life, and he wants the world to know about it. For me, it's more about scoring points, Fartman said. I enjoy it much more. I try not to overthink everything. If you give me a bad goal, and I didn't do it, then I'm a good young man. It is what it is. When you score the goals, you make the... Okay, so let's start with that. And generate from that. It is what it is. When you score the goals and you make the changes, you're happy. I'm just thinking now the game is about me. It's a great opportunity if you want to keep playing like I do. I'm going to keep doing everything I do and take that into the future. Okay? And on a personal level, he's a different boy from the hard-nosed teenager who once played football in a park. At 16, he was playing for a small side in an under-19 team. Good. An appearance in an under-21 game. In between, there's a brief loan spell at a local academy, and then a brief spell at the Chelsea Academy before being called up to the first team last winter. It was for a second time an experience. Okay, this one's bad. All right, let's see. Okay, prompt. The music Tomato prefers is. Oh, okay, here we go. You ready? Tell me how accurate this is, all right, Tomato?
Mm-hmm.
See if this AI has figured you out. The music Tomato
It already
prefers...
knows it already knows my preferred pronoun is she, so...
What? Don't read ahead! I'm supposed to read it to you, idiot! The music
Right.
Tomato prefers is from the Beatles. However, when she heard her father-in-law listen to it, he seemed to enjoy it as well. You have a father-in-law. I didn't know you were married. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Did
and
you
I'm
marry Okay, it wasn't my wife.
her, thank you.
Did you marry her? Sorry. She was only a teenager, and the experience was like nothing she'd ever experienced or seen before. It felt so real and so real in her living room. Tomato is a great role model for all children who need it to help him understand the power of music.
That's 100% accurate.
1 week in September, a new record. The soundtrack to this country's hottest summer on record is set to be released by a group that helped shape it all. The Beatles. Wow, they're releasing music still. It's a very political thing about global warming. It was the summer that Beatlemania swept the nation. Now, just a month later, the sensation has died down a bit. There's the usual tectonic shift. The Beatles are back in their old ways. They've raised Lennon from the... Lennon? Wait. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever. They raised... And a much better one in many ways. The year is 1973, the year that they first put out one of the most successful albums the group ever released, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Okay, well, this turned stupid. Let's see. in a I don't want to say controversial because that'll probably give me something really bad. Blizzard has done it again. World of Warcraft will now be exclusively mobile and only on the Apple. Was it called Apple Store? Apple App Store?
Fucking, I don't know.
What's it called? What? I thought it was like there's like an iStore or something, or there's like an actual word for it. Like, no, they have their own little brand for it.
On the and then leave it. It says KTD.
On the and just leave it. Okay.
Yep. And everything with any sort of sound effect is failing. So I think it's just any kind of sound effect that doesn't have a. Yeah.
Oh wow! It actually fucking built it out well. To begin with, who knows what it's going to end up with. Blizzard has done it again. World of Warcraft will now be exclusively mobile and only on the Apple and Android platforms for the next 2 years. He adds that it still remains to be seen how much of World of Warcraft's popularity will be split between these two platforms, but it'll definitely go to Android phones. Okay! As to how Blizzard will be able to ensure that Blizzard is still able to stay relevant during the next 2 years after they shut down the mobile versions, we will have to wait and see. What are some of your thoughts on the decision of future MMOs? Will you miss seeing World of Warcraft on iOS? iOS, that's what it was. And Android? The article contains affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission if a reader clicks through and makes a purchase. All of our journalism is independent, no way influenced by any advertiser. So we have a fucking... Why do we have a fine print? The links are powered by Skim Links. By clicking on an affiliate link, you accept the Skim Links cookies will be sent. More information. Okay, let's see. In a move upsetting many, activation?
Did I say that?
Yeah, activation.
It's supposed to be Activision.
Good thing I didn't copy and paste it. Now I don't know how to spell it. Activision. Activision today announced that the publisher will be replacing Destiny with a paid expansion called Destiny 2 that will feature new levels.
Too accurate, Transformer.
That will feature new levels, gameplay challenges, and a new raid called the Exotic Weapon Trials that will be available for free. For the time being, there is no information about Destiny 2's release date. Destiny is a game we built at Bungie, and we have a passionate team behind it, Activision said. In the time since the launch of Destiny, we have been hard at work developing the expansion, working with the community, and this is almost like a real fucking thing. And in the last month, we have been able to build what we believe to be a better experience for all players. We especially have new gameplay opportunities and new challenges from this is all like real. Bungie has been experimenting with new types of gameplay through a Destiny PvP. No, this is all like real. This isn't even funny. Oh, here we go. The new I'm just gonna copy paste this. I'll look at yours in a minute, Draz. But I saw you post one, Draz, and I just assumed it would be like fucking racist or something, so I just ignored it. But I'll look at it in a minute. The new patch for Fallout 76 fixes some things, but unfortunately it also fixes bugs, such as some random encounter where the player and the Overseer may be at odds. The most significant change is the player can no longer interact with the Overseer in her personal quarters. This mod should now be compatible with all mods that do anything with the Overseer. Known to be an issue with this version that may not be addressed. Okay, at age 25, I was returning from a pickup from an instrument maker in the countryside. What? It seems odd that I don't trust you, Draz. If this... So help me, Draz. If this ends up like...
From Sam's backstory.
Sam. Oh, your character. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. At age 25, I was returning from a pickup from an instrument maker in my countryside and had an idea about playing guitar that would make all my friends whom I've grown up jealous. The song, Darling Nikki, is a song about sex. And the reason we are on the path that leads us to the bedroom is ultimately about love. I was not happy for just sex on stage, singing about having sex. As a teenager, I had no ideas about a happy life. At the age, you don't have much to lose. The the best you can hope for is to find a good girlfriend who will marry you eventually. Oh my god, this is like fucking gentle, sir. Or who will keep your love for you and your happiness intact for the rest of your life. That's right. Make sure you get a girlfriend in high school that you're going to marry. Don't even bother anywhere else. I spent my whole 20s trying to find a girlfriend who would marry me. At the same time, I was also searching for love. I was trying to figure out how I could be happy with no family, no girlfriend or boyfriend, and no partner. The result was a lot of sleepless nights and a lot of failed relationships. In 2004, my very first girlfriend of 14 years! I really what?
Teens and sex.
But you're already in your 20s? Dress! Oh my god, yours is really fucking long. Alright, we'll do yours. Alright. So Tomato has done this one. Electronic Arts has recently received intense criticism by the recent decision to allow baby fight clubs as a new career path in The Sims 4. Now, Electronic Arts has been hit with another big blow to its reputation with the release of the PC game, The Sims movie, All Creatures Big and Small. EA Entertainment... Is that a thing? Hold on. Now I'm wondering if this is just a real article that it pulled. No, that's a movie. That's actually a movie that has like, really shitty reviews. Okay. EA Entertainment's latest installment in the popular franchise has been described as a mess, to say the least. The movie features the worst acting team ever assembled on the film's cast. According to New York Times, the problem on the sets of the Sims movie were so widespread that the star of the lead role had since been fired. Another actress had left the movie, and another actress had been suspended. The director, Jeff Wadlow, was reportedly fired from his position after he failed to meet his obligations to appear in a certain amount of scene. EA announced that his movie suffered from a series of complicated creative problems after it was originally set to take place in the Sims' very first city. When the film was reshot in Vancouver, Canada, the team had to.
Huh. Well, that went off the left field.
Yeah. Okay, now Draz is just posting... He went to our D&D thing, and he's just posting some of the background stories for some of the characters. Because this one's of someone who doesn't play anymore. Or even is part of the community anymore. But we'll do it anyway. A solemn being of few words and less emotion, known really to most as the One in the Metal Mask, was an ancient being who had long ago, and more recently, returned to his world after thousands of years. This is better than his backstory. However, he was not truly an elder, because he lacked the ability to reproduce, so he was only an elder in name. My name is the Elder of the Ancient Forest, the Old God of the Forest, and the Old God of the Wood. The elder continued, his voice now filled with both pride and fear. The old god of the forest did not choose to remain in this world. Instead, he had... I want to know where this is pulling from. Instead, he has returned through the forests of earth. But he did not stay in this world to rest on the throne. He preferred to remain in this place for only a short while before returning back to the old earth. For a long time now, there is no life in this world. In my life, I have met many good men and women, the elder continued. All of them, however, either died before they had met their master or died before they got to see and learn of their master. I'm not going to just do the word fuck, Raz, because I don't know what that's going to give me. Todd Howard did it again. The new Elder Scrolls game is set in Morrowind, and it doesn't suck. We will never buy the Elder Scrolls from Square Enix again. A few other things this week. On Game of Thrones, we are definitely not done with the season yet, not by a long shot. I like how John and Ryan started off this week talking about how the show was influenced by the Harry Potter films when it first came out. This was a huge turnoff for me, as while the movie is awesome, I always hated the movies from the get-go, and I found them to be terribly contrived and dull. We had the famous players, Dukes, and Kings this week. Finally, a preview of the latest episode of Breaking Bad. Good show. Not a lot you can say about it as far as plot goes, but that's not what it's about. Next up is our game with Adam Rippon and Bill Gow or whatever. If you've been following Game of Thrones, you might have. What does this have to do with Todd Howard? Oh fuck! I had one in my head. Oh my god! You guys just keep doing it. All right, hold on. I had one in my head and now it's gone. All right, let's do this one from Tomato. Could it get some wind for the sailboat? I just copy pasted this, by the way. And it could get those for it is. It could get the railroad for these workers. It could be... What is this? It could be a balloon. It could be a boat. It could be gross. If you're just joining us, my guest is Steve. Steve. He's the author of the new book, The Big Sort. We'll talk about it after break. This is Fresh Air. Soundbite of music.
That started as a poem.
Gross. This is Fresh Air. Let's get back to the interview with Steve Victor. He's the author of the new... And just went out and copy pasted the fucking transcript of a podcast. What is going on? God. Today, evidence... undeniable evidence has surfaced. Oh my god, I can't type. Surfaced. That the world is flat. No, the world is. Okay. Oh no, I should have done Earth, but whatever. Today, undeniable evidence has surfaced that the world is much, much less hospitable than previously assumed. The results of a new study available in PDF format provide provide more than enough evidence that we face a new era of ecological catastrophe if we do not take immediate action. Oh my god. Okay, so this is about global warming. That's not what I wanted. That the Earth is flat. Let's just do that. It is flat. We'll just go with that and see what it goes with. Today, oh boy. Today, undeniable evidence has surfaced that the Earth is flat. Flat Earth is an assertion that the Earth is flat. Many people have led to believe that this is true because of the fact that the Flat Earth movement was founded in 2006. The Flat Earth movement claimed that the Earth is flat, and everyone knew it was flat. A lot of people, including the author of the review of this book, did not believe that the Flat Earth movement ever existed. It was created by CIA-funded New Age movement. Oh God, the conspiracy on the conspiraciers. The author and author of this review wanted to look into these claims more deeply, so they decided to do a serious peer review. Sometimes I think it's just copy-paste shit from, like, Wikipedia. Yeah. If you're interested in this book, or from, like, a review of a book on Amazon. Alright, let's see. When I went to the hospital, the doctors told me... When the hospital told me I was lucky. They told me that what I had done to myself was the greatest act of aggression on the planet in the last 100 years. And I really masturbate pretty hard sometimes. I was taken away, given medication. I had to do it. And they took me into the bedroom where the bed was covered with blood and other body fluids.
Oh, what?
They put me through various tests to learn precise mechanism of the trauma. Sounds like they're giving me more trauma. I got a CT scan, and the doctors told me that the damage was so severe that I was having very serious stroke, that my brain stem might have been damaged, and that I was going to lose my vision completely until I could move my head. The surgery had to be quick, and that's why I had to die on the operating table in less than 1 minute. But I survived. My brain stem has been severed. My brain did not regenerate. When I took the CT scan, they saw that something had been stuck in the brain stem, that I had something there that might be dangerous, so they removed it. One thing I did during my time in the hospital... Oh, we'll never know. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go, KTD's got one. According to the newest leak, this plot of Cyberpunk 2077 involves players infiltrating the private club of the wealthy and powerful to steal the most valuable asset. In return, they'll have to endure all kinds of violence in a world defined by its own brutality. The film's trailer offers an early taste of the plot in action, as a band of mercenaries attempt to steal the money on a club's private jet. The trailer, which the leak revealed ahead of its official reveal on Wednesday, also appears to indicate that some key character deaths are going to happen in the game's plot. At this moment, I did a deal with the bad guy, says one character played by Charlie Hunnam. The new trailer also reveals a whole set of characters, including a new one named Purity, which makes her first female protagonist in one of the most prominent RPG franchises around. Here's the footage from a trailer posted by Kotaku. Exit theater mode. Cyberpunk 2077 is due to release on PC and PlayStation 4 in 2017. Jordan Sirani is a freelance. Okay. Nope. I'm not doing that one, Draz. I'm not going to do anything that says feminist or anything that's gonna be, because it's gonna be bad if I put like feminism in this or any kind of like politics or anything, any of that. It's gonna do bad things. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A ticking clock, 8 seconds rotation to plant. A clock takes 14. Oh no! All right, I don't know who you are, and hopefully this isn't like a predefined.
I mean, the thing
String.
that
Don't show it.
I won't show it at first, just in case. Like if it's a predefined string that immediately gives you like.
the thing I
Racism.
gave you came back with something completely different than what it gave me. So
Okay, so it's completely different every time.
it seems like it.
All right, this one looks okay.
What I gave you, what I got out of that, was way better than what you got.
Okay.
Where it just kind of gave up halfway through and said,
Nice.
"Fuck it, I'm gonna listen to NPR."
So SN4NGL. This is his. I don't know how to say your name. There's numbers in there and shit. I'm not hip with it. All right, 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. Is this Cyborg clock?
It's fucking Draz.
Oh, it's Draz.
Yeah, I think it's Draz. Somebody fucking put that in there before.
This is Cyborg clock. Oh no!
That's
It's someone
out
who
of,
knows that I worked on that fucking game. Well, it's not even a game because it never got anywhere. That's all I've got to say on the matter. Any of you out there in the public sector that think this is fair and reasonable thing, please forward to anyone who cares to read it. But what has not been addressed so far, perhaps the most interesting thing to me is this is very much not a question of technology. I would point out that technologies that exist. Okay, this is not a good one. This just goes on and on and on.
That's
No,
from
that's not very funny.
It's from Doki Doki Literature Club.
This is.
The prompt is, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, just hit generate again. So, a clock that ticks every minute, every day, every month. A clock that ticks every 100, 150, 150, 1,000, 100,000, a million, and a billion. And a clock that ticked 10 billion, the 100 and 750, the 1,000 and 750. It ticked 1,000, 160,000, the 100 and the 1. This is like some dude. This is like the dude that's like in the park, and he's just rocking back and forth on the ground, and this is what he's muttering. And it ticked 100, 5 million, 432, and it ticked 160,000, and the clock ticked a trillion times. It ticked a trillion. For fuck's sake! My apologies, but the only apology in this apology can be found in this sentence. Okay. Another one from Draz. I've never asked the woman I was dating to not have sex with me.
Great start.
There's also a great deal of irony to this statement because he is a professional man. He's a highly successful and influential person, and he gets to tell his friends what his sexual indiscretions are. How ironic. What?
Great prompt.
What? Oh my god. When they took off my blindfold, I found myself in what? Why is it doing this? What is it with these fucking? When they took my blindfold off, I found myself in Death City with these weird, like, I don't know what this is. I had the
It's from a
urge to-
screenplay.
I had
probably.
I had the urge to jump right out of my skin, but I was unable to since my body was in a strange state of equilibrium. Death City was a massive labyrinth surrounded by a stone wall, and I couldn't even open 1 inch of it. In comparison to the labyrinth I lived in, felt like an opening in the wall. What the hell are you going to do? What for? For us? For your own amusement? No, I'm not going. There's no way I'm going to let you get away with it. What is going on? This was. Alright, here we go. Benny's giving me one here. In the beginning, the universe was created. This made a lot of people happy because, as we know, time doesn't pass, but it has a pattern. He said they didn't feel that the universe was free, at least not as free as they thought it should be. We think a lot about what's good, and we try to avoid a lot of suffering, he said. But the truth is we are the ones most capable of suffering.
Oh, very finished.
Yeah. Nope, not doing it, Draz. Not doing it. That's gonna get into politics. Let me see here. Now sit right down. Now sit right down. Shit. Now sit down. Why can't I think of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Oh shit. Now sit right down. Tell you how I became the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now sit right down. What? Why can't I think? And stay right there. Thank you. I'm just gonna start with that. Now sit right down and stay right there. Or don't sit down and eat the rest of that sandwich. I don't care. I don't know why that got me so good. It's like, sit right down, stay there. Oh, whatever. Eat your fucking sandwich. And it rhymed. Pointing out that he wouldn't let anyone leave until she did. If you don't move, we're going to arrest you, he said. At that point, 2 officers stood on either side of the man and began kicking him in and out of his seat, his back arching ever so slightly as police pushed and moved him away. And the man didn't budge, refusing to sit down until finally the officers realized he was on camera. At that point, a video camera recorded what occurred. While on film, a witness told CNN he can't understand what happened in the video, but he saw a very disturbing if true, since the man was sitting so calmly without resistance throughout. He never raised his hands at all. Okay, so this was something where the police beat somebody up. Nice. We all thought that. Oh, God. Yes, this is again going to D&D. We all thought that Horus was a normal horse, despite his tusks and a weird snout. But it turns out he is actually a very evil creature. I told you guys he was the big bad guy. The fucking horse that we've had the whole time. A very evil creature that was sent by the devil for bad purposes. He was sent with a curse of destruction on the town, with the only way to rid the town of his evil presence to make Horus live the life he had been destined to, except that he must steal. So he has his ways. A couple of characters in the story even try to help him stop his evil ways, but they are too late. And soon Horus is left alone to live his life as he is meant to. If a horse was sent to the devil, he would have been a big troublemaker. But Horus is a good kid on his way to adulthood. He is determined to be just like his father and make the most of life as it is. His father sends Horus to live with his grandmother, so that Horus will learn how to be a good boy. Unfortunately, the way in which Horus has been. Uh-oh, you're laughing at something.
Both KTD and who I believe is Dress have really good ones.
Alright, I'm doing KTDs. Stop right there, criminal scum! Pay the court fine or we will get your ass! The guards did, but without mercy.
Without mercy.
They took the men's phones and laptops, searched their computers and personal accounts, and confiscated the phones and laptops. They dragged the men out at gunpoint, all within moments of being pulled out, their clothes shredded and bruised. Their clothes were bruised, they said. The men who spoke on condition on anonymity, as they were still being held, said that the squad members were up to 20 students. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, let's see. Who you think is Draz is Snaggle? Is that? I don't know what it's supposed to be. The words. Alright, here we go. I looked at the disc, and it looks like any other ordinary computer CD-R disc, except it had a black marker on it written Sonic.exe, and there was nothing else written on it. At that point, I said that it was probably a CD-R disc or no other markings on it, but you never know. Sometimes the OEM sticker is applied to hide a bad disc and people buy it. In any event, the disc had... Oh, this one's a bad one. Let's try it again. And in black marker, it said, "This uses Sonic!" It is not a disc with a, quote, sound attached to it. It's simply a disc drive, and disk drive.
And drive.
Oh, and drive.
Drive.
It was about 4.5 inches, 11 centimeters, by 3.5 by 7.8 inches. The head on the black disc is a solid aluminum disc. It is about, like, I was just talking about the fucking disc! It is a small black plastic plate label that said Studio Sonic written on it. I have a picture of the disc. I don't know what else to say. There's nothing on the disc. It never had a sound. It was never put together. I got a new computer with disc.
That was a lot better.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm afraid. Oh, I'm worried about. I'll try to Draz this, but I'm gonna close the thing first, just in case, because I can see it doing something bad. Oh God. Okay, this one might be okay. Yeah, this one looks like it might be okay. Okay, here we go. This one was from Draz. I saw a man eating celery, so I beat him black and blue. If he ever touches a sprout again, I'll hit him over the head with a club. If he ever eats a cucumber, I'll cut off his head. A man was going around with a cane, so in it he'd throw away his bowl, and he'd hold it there for 10 minutes. If he had to eat for 10 minutes more, he'd throw it back and eat his soup. And if he had to eat anything else, he'd throw it back and eat it himself. A woman who did whatever she pleased would eat her fill, eat a small bit of meat, and be satisfied when she'd only have something to look at. A beggar went into a marketplace with an empty hand, a little knife, and 3 or 4 small things. He started making a pile out of them. There he sat. Every now and then he'd snatch his cup from the table and dip it in the pot. But the beggar would catch the scraps and make a heap out of them. Okay, that one just went weird. Alright, oh god, KC gave me a whole... I don't even know if I need to add anything. It's like a whole big goddamn book already. Alright. The next day I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from the bottle I had. My coffin was black ebony, and inside it was a hot pink velvet black lace on ends. Oh god, is that part of that fucking... my eternal torment or whatever? You know? What I'm talking about? The one that's like the fan fiction of like Twilight... My Immortal, okay. I got out of my coffin and started dancing. I started to do this song, but it was just a bit of a joke. There's no way to do it justice, but I had an idea. I thought that the moon might tell me a song, or maybe a story. I turned around and walked into the forest. The moon came up and I saw my reflection in the mist. I had a great idea. I would dance around my coffin until I turned into a vampire. I started dancing around and sang and danced until night fell and the moon fell. This is pretty much on par with My Immortal. I returned to my coffin and I went back to sleep. Now, there are many ways to go on, but for the most common to get off the coffin and start dancing in the tree. After you have danced, you can go back to your coffin, but you cannot go back to your original coffin. Yeah, it's too good, you think? It's too... yeah, it might be. This is the day you'll always remember as the day you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow. Wait, isn't that exactly what that's from? Yep. Alright, let's try it. We'll redo it. There it is. Captain Marvel. It's been 7 years since your debut. What's next? What has been your favorite thing from each episode of the TV show? And what... oh, good lord. Secret Wars. Now let's try one more. We'll try one more on this one. Captain America's shield. The day you nearly ran Captain America under a train? The day you almost stopped Loki's hammer? I don't know enough about this shit for this to be... because the first... lord, okay. Let me try, Let's try original things. Original things. Because if you give me a quote that already exists from something else, it's just gonna pull shit from it. It's not gonna, like... actually try to have to generate anything funny. It's just gonna go grab, like, an article about Captain America or something. Let's see. Let's do something. Today I went to Subway. The service was awful. Today I went to Subway. The service was awful. They told me about it for months. I was told for 2 years what it was. I was told that it was the worst and that it never made it onto any of their menus, but did. I wasn't sure to believe them or not. The fact is that for so long I knew that Subway was a terrible brand before I even bought an egg sandwich there, in quotes. But I have to give Subway credit for not letting their name be used. They've never really taken a stand on the merits of chicken. It just wasn't a topic of their public image. I think they would love a chicken sandwich with no bacon on it, but that just wasn't the Subway experience as a boy growing up in California. I was constantly being told by my parents that chicken was bad. And they were right. And yet, every time I went to Subway, that's what I got. I was told I was told it was just a horrible hamburger or a lousy chicken sandwich. The only thing they didn't want you to know about it was See, this is why you just gotta go fucking something from your lives. More strafe. Okay, so okay, we'll do it. I think this is not gonna get us anything good, but we'll do it. This is the title of my stream tonight. More strafe and potentially finishing up Oblivion tonight. I should have probably changed it, and it just repeats it 3 times. Here we go. Oh, and finishing Oblivion tonight. Strafe and potentially ending Oblivion tonight. Strafe and potentially finishing Oblivion tonight. Strafe and potentially ending Oblivion tonight. TES5 edit, better Oblivion sorting, and RAR. If you want strafe, then download the version of better Oblivion sorting and RAR above, which has strafe. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the big quote. Because it's just gonna go out and get... See, watch. Like, I'll try this, but it's just gonna go out and get, like, whatever that's from. Whatever copy pasta it's from. Or not get anything at all. There we go. Oh, fuck. Yeah, see? It was a Trump quote, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a Trump quote, and there it is. It just went from Trump. It just went and grabbed the fucking news article that was from. See, that's why you can't use quotes and stuff, like real quotes. It doesn't work. You gotta, like, be creative and do shit. Okay, this is KTDs. Not satisfied with the money they've been making, Bethesda announced that in the next Elder Scrolls game, they're going to monetize... Oh, what's really having to try this one? Skyrim! Well, Bethesda said that Skyrim is now a free-to-play game, so all player characters will have a cost to access it. They are also announcing that all characters will be free-to-play when the game releases, which means that players will not pay to unlock the Skyrim character in the game. Why does this matter? In the past, when publishers tried to monetize their titles, a large portion of money was from microtransactions. If publishers tried to monetize the content... Okay, so that's just fucking grabbing an article again. Driving in your dreams is also... Whoop. Whoop. I accidentally clicked on Draz's name, and now I can't get off of it. There we go. Driving in your dreams is also known as the Railway of... Alright, we'll try that. Eventually. Oh my god. Why is this one taking so long? Is, like, the website broken now? Maybe, like, an actual streamer is using the website right now?
I was gonna say that everything that I've put into raves so far has been aired, even, like, regular music, so...
Yeah. What is going on? Railway of the Mind, and we think that it's an accurate description. This for a long time a dream of mine, and one of the first things that I would do was to put a train and a driver aboard to see if I could get the train to anywhere. This is some guy's, like, lucid dream experience is what we got out of this one. It's not that good. Alright, let's go with KTDs. It is widely accepted that the best healer for Mythic Plus at the moment is... See, like, a lot of this, you gotta, like, I feel like you have to put, like, a personal touch to it. Like, say, like, I did this, I was walking down the street, and, like, and then it has to, like, actually go get some, like, it can't just... Is a tanky healer like the Zandalorian Restoration Priest. A healer's job is to keep your party healthy while you and your team do your jobs. If you have the money, you can hire someone that focuses mainly on healing, DPS or healers, and does not have a dedicated tank to handle their boss. Alternatively, you can go with a hybrid healer who's both a healer and not a healer. Well, yeah, these may sound different, but for those reasons, a tank should always be on the group when healing is required by the group leader or in a dungeon. They do not need to be on. Okay, let's see. I was walking down the street when I looked up and saw... See, now I can't, like, go get... Nope! Oh, I can't. Oh, no. Oh, God. I'll try to do the German thing, but the last time he did talk to Transformer and he put his own name in, he got very bad words. So that's not Draz. That's someone who's from Germas.
Yeah.
Let's see. I was walking down the street when I looked up and saw the entire city burning, he recalled, his voice trembling. That was what sparked my interest in the game and everything else. Major General John Campbell, who has been overseeing the U.S. military's effort in Iraq for the past 6 months. What did I just pull the Okay. All right, let me try the Germa thing. But I'm gonna, just in case it does what it did to him. Let's see. So far, nothing bad. Okay. Germa's success as a Twitch streamer has paid off, as Germa debuts his new acting career in the summer blockbuster film titled The Revenant. Now back on the West Coast, Germa's success has come at the expense of his health. He broke his ankle recently, and his next surgery will likely to be to remove the bone, as he was able to begin another rehab episode. A lot has been said about the struggles Germa has had since moving to the West Coast, and now people may notice the H is written on his leg, the hashtag HVR, while he's been in the hospital for surgery. As many have stated, the fact that he's wearing some type of athletic shoes may be a clue that these are part of the reasons for his recent injuries. Germa went on for a run today, and some commentators noted his shoe choice was similar to that of Jack White's a few hours after he told TMZ, "I love it here," referencing white sneakers. What? All right, I'll ask him about this. Hold on. He's gonna ignore it. I sent that to him, and I wrote, "Sorry to hear about your ankle." All right. Let's see. Let's do one more.
Here's one.
All right. Big boys. Oh wait. Oh, KTD had one. Shit. Now that Sam is finally renewing Cat and Nero, the only way to resolve the differences is okay. Here is how we'll find out how we're gonna fix our D&D problems. I hope it doesn't end in sexual activity. Oh, hey, Jeremy actually responded. Haha, what the fuck? I am streaming Talk to Transformer, and one of your viewers gave me the prompt. Shit, what was it? There we go. Oh, is it death? Resolve is to rekindle old friends. Like, okay. Khal Drago. This is all shit about fucking Prince of Winterfell and everything. Oh no, let's try another one. Big boys have big boy stashes ready to deploy while still being coy by encasing an alloy. What is this? That thing is hilarious. Oh god. Big boys have big boy stashes ready to deploy while still being coy by encasing an alloy, in addition to being an excellent performer. However, it's a nice addition to any soy-based gun. What? Soy-based gun? What the fuck's a soy-based gun? Oh,
it's a gun that shoots soy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's one of them Bioforce guns.
Uh-huh. Okay, what do we got? Okay, one of the greatest action RPGs of all time, Diablo 2. Let's see if we'll get it. Let's see if we can get a leak. A leak from Blizzard here. Oh, this is literally... Wait. Okay, no, this isn't right. Brought the Diablo genre to the masses with the massive single-player campaign that stretched more than 12 hours with the release of the game's expansion, Wrath of the Lich King. And then it goes back to actual... Wait. Land of Sanctuary, which is located on the eastern continent of Sanctuary Valley, but the game's plot is a simple slice of life. This means that Diablo 2 has great ideas and character... Okay, Warcraft... let's try again. Let's try another one on that one. Well-surrounded tiles must play for old and young alike. Yeah, see, this is what happens when you put in like a when you put in like a quote or whatever of that could be like an article and stuff. It always gives you like it goes out and finds like an article about it. You have to like make it like a personal thing. You know, I was eating at Taco Bell today and found something in my burrito. You know, like maybe it'll go out and find a Taco Bell article or something, but it might actually make something funny. I was eating at Taco Bell today and found something in my burrito. What had I done? I'm so ashamed, but I must admit it's probably not worth it. It's basically chicken and rice. Very regretful for the chicken and rice. The meat came on a tortilla that's very thin and chewy. The filling was good, but I think the chicken and rice were a bit too much. I would have enjoyed the meat in a taco and left the rice alone. I'm probably going to take a back seat to this. Sorry. Okay. What is this tomato? Alright, let's try this one. Sometimes I feel the bigness. Oh god, hold on. Just in case. Just in case the bigness ends up being something really bad. Maybe they made it. I don't know. I haven't had it seen anything bad yet. Okay, this looks fine. Sometimes I feel the bigness welling up from the inside when I am frightened by the inevitable ending of unfathomable nothingness that is hunting like a leopard, eventually pouncing on me. Although the exact time is Where did you get this from?
Don't worry about it. Keep reading it.
What I told don't. Okay, I have been told to call myself number 534 by those who fear the end, and to keep me standing till the end comes. For reference, I use 5, the number of my own soul. It will end as we all know it now. What is this? With it,
I have no clue where it's pulling that from.
Eternity of pain and suffering.
That is not where that's from at all.
In other words, my survival depends on a miracle that must occur after the first death. A miracle that, when it comes, may very well may be very small and easy. But the fact is, I must survive. That sucked. Alright, let's see. Our Warcraft guild here. So KTD has posted, garlic by violence is known by their motto. All things in their proper position, do they not move or grow? Violence is a name given to the company founded by German physician.
What?
Try another one. There's Vladimir Putin was in there. I saw it. Okay, here we go. This is better. Yep, garlic by violence is well known by their motto. Give away your garlic to help others. If you are a farmer, get ready to have lots of garlic for free. 9. If your children need food, get your family together and ask for this kind of help from the public so the food can be supplied to your child. They won't ask your permission if they want to use your name and just get on with it. 10. Are you laughing at this or are you laughing at something that you did?
You.
What?
You.
Not you.
Oh.
He was like cackling in my ear.
It gets way better.
Yours is way better?
No, yours is. Keep going.
Oh, okay. If you don't have a household of your own, you'll find that some people don't mind letting food or money pass from one household to another in exchange for some kind of free good. You'll even find that some people won't mind taking food or money from others, as long as it is not your own, unless they feel it's their own use. Have a look at this article from The Guardian. Okay. If you find a person giving you something for free, then tell them you've paid the price, and then you'll continue to do so if they give you something for free. Remember, there's always, remember there's a very small fine.
Number 11 is my favorite, though.
Yeah, just look at this article from The Guardian.
Point 11 of the Guild Charter.
Look at this article from The Guardian.
From The Guardian.
Everyone must. Oh, fuck. Let's see. What do we got? KTD spelled violence, but that's all right. I just noticed it. It was chaos. The dog kept shitting, and there was nothing I could do. All right, let's see what we get from that.
Spraying the walls as she ran.
What is this? What? It was chaos. The dog kept shitting. There's nothing I could do. They were asking us a series of questions about our dogs or people, but no one was helping. I could feel something like it was pulling me down. I felt a tug in my belly. Uh-oh. It's contaminated. Something in the middle of me felt like it was going to pop, but this time I didn't try to fight it. Oh no! I did what I came to do, stand there and let it have it. A lot of people were taught from a young age not to fight the dogs, to walk out of the room, and don't ever try to argue with them. In my case, I made a mental note, never ever do that again. We were left without dinner for 45 minutes. We had when we had the money, we started getting ready to leave. But after we got into the car, we noticed a smell of vomit and dog shit in the back seat.
That's like when I took the dog to the vet.
We stopped the car. He wasn't moving, and neither was the woman driving to pick us up from the zoo. She asked about the dog, but I couldn't answer. I just sat there for her. See, you gotta do the ones you just make shit up. You can't do quotes from fucking articles and stuff. Neighbors heard screams of cold sweats and the report seeing Timberwolves GM naked, holding a replica championship trophy. GM's parents on a record stating, "Oh no, see, this is gonna give me." All right, I'll try it. That they were proud of their son if he had never left the house. They also angered their son for his treatment of his female colleagues after they were hired. Uh-oh. Okay, and then, drastic changes to organization. Then it's just an article about the fucking Timberwolves. After that, one time, I thought a thing at camp. That thing was a small largeness, and not the big... You're trying to get it to do dicks!
I ran it to be sure it wouldn't.
Well, but it might still!
It won't.
For me.
No, it'll be okay.
Not the big smallness required of me at that age. I told a camp counselor who immediately told me that I could not come back if I didn't practice hard. So I practiced more, and as I became a senior, I learned to make it my business to tell a camp counselor how hard I could play, how I was going to practice hard, etc. I was going to the school on the hill, and I was going to play. That was my job. The next part of my childhood was full of a little boy who loved playing sports and who was always the most enthusiastic. We'd always have a field day at the water parks.
She liked it.
Fuck's sake. There wasn't as much, but it wasn't far away either. In the backyard, my cousin used to play tag with me after school. I always loved what he was doing. It wasn't until I was 6 that I finally asked if I could play football. In high school, I'd been a basketball player and was in the 4X series as a kicker until I got hurt. Well, that's weird. Oh, hold on a second. Fuck, I was getting lightheaded there. I wasn't sure why I became lightheaded. Yeah. I wasn't sure why, but I became lightheaded, and I went into shock. In March 2009, Dizokis was involved in a motorcycle accident. He lost the left side of his face and almost half of his brain, the doctor said. At a nearby hospital, doctors administered him a cocktail of drugs and electrodes and asked him how long he would live. Why was I asking him? I said I would live a year and then I would die of heart disease or Alzheimer's, he said. Do you really want to live through this? That ain't gonna happen. You know it. The doctors had to keep him alive for 15 minutes. It was the worst moment of his life. On another occasion in 2010, he lived another year. Dizokis was forced to surgery to remove an artery from his throat. He was left brain damage for the rest of his life. He's not talking about it, his mother said. He's still in a wheelchair, so he's not much of a user of his right side. But Dizokis was born a healthy baby. Fuck. Oh my god, guys. Alright, let's see. I was once filled with the sin, but now I can see again. Cast aside your satanic video games and... Oh god, what is this from? You guys keep giving me quotes, I'm telling you, it doesn't work as well. I was once filled with sin, but now I can see again. Cast aside your satanic video games, and let's see what you can see. The future is full of potential. A new beginning, in which the message is fulfilled, the true path of repentance, and now we pursue it. Yes, this is just a bunch of... this is quotes of some dude about God's chosen people and shit. I told you guys can't use quotes. Okay. This one's not bad with Draz. He's trying to go for a penis here, but we'll see what we get. They say that if you lose a hand, you will grow a third foot to compensate. I instead grew a second one. So he's already missing a foot. But now I'm a half foot shorter in the opposite hand. Because he lost a hand. My body and mind have also changed. I'm not used to losing a hand and having all my fingers cut off, but I'm used to losing this hand. I used to play with it as a child, and I loved it. Now I just love it. You can see more of the art in the following short video. What? It was so... well, let's see. God, don't give me like a fucking paragraph. This is the last paragraph I'm doing, Tomato. Give me something original. Not a quote.
It is original.
You made this up?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
The last 3 I've made up myself.
Okay. It was so overwhelming. I never knew what I didn't know until I knew I didn't know it. But occasionally I was able to glimpse... We haven't even got to the generated shit! I was able to glimpse my own ignorance and the vast plane of my unconscious and unknowing. I viewed my fumbling incomprehension as a triumph of humanity over the mindlessness of the world. This was a good summer weekend, and in every summer since then, I was in need of vacation. What is this? No. None of these are good. Oh! I like the last sentence. I'd taken out my phone and downloaded a few apps. The first was Strava, a great app for measuring...
Measuring while I'm relaxing in the ocean.
Let's just take that last sentence and see what it gives us. I'd taken out my phone. Oh, it's for your heart rate. This might actually be what that's for. Because it's just, yeah, it's just going on about that. Okay. And KTD. Alright. Oh, God. According to the latest research, it's not the video games in general that cause violence, but one specific game. And that game is the popular Halo franchise.
Oh.
The research done by Pew Internet found that violent video games are correlated with aggressive... Okay, now it's just going into a study. God damn it! Let's try again, see if it doesn't do that. Game is Assassin's Creed 3! And then it goes into a study. Okay. See? Alright, you gotta go with something that's not gonna get a study from. Oh shit, what was it? There I was, robbing a house, and out came naked grandma. Please don't give me porn. Not! Oh, okay, that's a robbing a house. There I was, robbing a house, and out came naked grandma. No one heard me saying hi at the back of the van to her and her husband. And I couldn't remember how we got across town to the bus station. So that's why I said a few words to the man in front of me and said we have to go. I couldn't have picked a better... This one's not a good one. Now, let's try again. Try again. There I was, robbing a house, and out came naked grandma. I saw what was inside, and I jumped up and started screaming, "Look out, grandma! This is a thief!" The woman who was on the sofa also said she knew something was up. Oh my god! No, this won't happen to me ever again. I'm just too strong. The thieves will surely get hurt. No, this isn't a dream. I'm definitely going to make a big scene. If you don't listen to me, then it'll just be like when I came back. You'll go crazy. If I said something bad, wouldn't I end up dead? The thief quickly calmed down, but it wasn't easy. He said he had to stay at the door for a bit. I'll call the cops. There's no need to hide inside. I could tell that... Okay, one more naked grandma. Naked grandma on a white dress. She said, "Come on, let's get in the van. We gonna get in this car." I said, "No, no, 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 you can't." I did not know I had a gun. She pulled me to the van and we went to the hotel. We robbed the house, which we didn't need to do. And at the time, then we went into the hotel and got dinner. And then I went out and I robbed some guys and we were robbing some cars. It just happened. Then we moved on to the next hotel. Took a second hotel. And then it was another hotel. Then the third hotel, and it was another hotel. That's what the story is. That's the real chain. That's the story. Then we moved on to another hotel. And that's when we stayed with another woman, and we were talking. I came out of the room and I said, Mama, you can't do this. It's dangerous in there. This is not your place to have kids. Oh my god. Oh. For fuck's sake. Alright, what'd you guys do to see? SCP. Oh, fuck. This. Alright, I'm not doing any more quotes after this. It's gotta be original shit. SCP-7612 is a small metallic disc. Yeah, yeah. It's actually pulling the SCP article. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just pulling the SCP article. I'm looking. Okay, let's see. See, with yours, Tomato, I just want to stop it after this first sentence. Because the second one, I don't. It's like it's like music quotes or something.
That is lyrics, actually.
Yeah, exactly. For fuck's sake. I'm looking out. I am looking out of someone's window and see someone's sky. I can't see a star that's mine. I roam the roads back and forth, and I had to know. The world had left me, my world, and yes, I'm really going to kill my brother if I can't find it. The woman was in a lot of pain. Not one iota of anger, not one iota of contempt, and not one iota of love. Really likes that word. She was as beautiful as the world she had lived in and loved. In another world, she would be lying in bed, and I would have to find her. Then the world would be hers. She could be beautiful, and I could be a murderer. But that's not the kind of world I belong here. Okay? And then I'd have to kill her and leave her for one night, if you would. But no one wants to live lives. No one who wants to live lives until they're too tired to think and to be angry and to know and to cry and to smile and to laugh and to cry again. I'd. Go with KTDs here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to announce today on this stage that we're in position to host and be part of the Next Generation event. It's the annual Open University, an event with rich heritage, rich history, and great potential. We are honored that they recognize... Okay, what is this? No, this is actually... Well, let me try again. This one's bad. This is a political one. This is actually pulling, like, stuff. It's not good when it actually pulls, like, just copy-paste stuff from something. Okay, here we go.
Oh my
Ladies
God.
and gentlemen, we are proud to announce today on this stage that the best-selling female novelist of the last 15 years, Margaret Atwood, has announced her retirement from writing. She is a very old man. It was announced by the publisher Penguin last week. Miss Atwood, 79, launched a career in the 1970s with no formal literacy training, having earned a law degree from Oxford in 1969. You can't read, you can't write, but goddamn, you can be a lawyer.
That's Kardashian.
She was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 2000 for her novels The Handmaid's Tale, 2000, and We Were Young. So, she got a Nobel Prize in the same year. Okay, but the award came at the height of her success. And there was a criticism at the time that she had a career as a narrow-minded old bitch. She also wrote several novels in the 1980s, including The Year of the Flood, 1984, The Year of the Flood, 1989. So she just like relaunched her fucking book in 5 years. And Midnight's Children, 1991. She is set to leave the stage at the end of January, but will remain as a columnist for the New York Times for years to come. What? But she retired! Whatever. Complete garbage and zero redeeming qualities. I had better things to do today. Alright, that's what Draz's is. I don't know where he's quoting that. I know he's quoting it because all the stuff's spelled right and stuff, so he couldn't have typed it. I will not be voting or following this story. No way. Gonna be another lecture, he wrote. Don't waste your money. No wonder nobody likes you in Washington, D.C. You're an asshole, posted another. I'm disgusted and frankly saddened by these actions, wrote a third. There can be no doubt that the Democratic Party's national leadership and elected officials... Uh-oh. Nope. Oh, God. The reason I find this is gonna. Oh, so the problem with the name I use is it's also used for a lot of Middle Eastern stuff. So this
Tanisha.
might not be good.
I got a great one, so I want to see what you get, and then I'll read you what I.
Okay. The reason I find Khad streams so appealing is because it makes me think about the life that I lived since my dad was in his mid-40s, and I'm also very fascinated by people who live the other side of the age gap. Those are those are the guys and girls who probably wouldn't even pick up a beer and chat about. But there's always going to, in some way, be someone going on those streams and having a blast and being in the middle of the action. In a lot of ways, I think it's more fun. I see myself in the mirror every day. If I don't have fun, I hope so. If I don't have fun at my job, I'll go to somebody's site in a stream and play games. That's something I do. Oh, it's quoted me. I think that a lot of people have this idea where they're going to end up or where they will end up, but we all sort of end up somewhere along the line. Khad on his streams. What?
Very philosophical.
I know. What a
You
quote.
put that in your fucking Twitch bio.
Apparently, yeah. What are some of your favorite streamers / players that you feel created? Technically true. Here, I'll put it in the main chat in case anyone wants the quote that I made that I didn't make. Here you go. There you go. Now you can have my quote. You can put it on your book. I read it on stream. I suppose I did. All right, what did you get?
Well, keep going.
Oh, that's it. Oh,
No,
man.
Oh,
That's
man. Oh, man.
It predicted the future. Yeah.
So what I got is the reason I find Khad stream so appealing is because he seems to have a positive attitude towards gaming.
No, that's not true.
I remember watching him stream when he was barely out of high school, and he was so young. I remember him barely able to move around the stream area during the games. I even remembered how he would ask people in the chat if he had made a mistake in-game. In my head, he looks like a normal, friendly guy. When you play against someone who acts like that, they will not give you the chance to play well. In his stream, I see no difference in him from a regular StarCraft 2 player. I don't know if he really does want to learn from me, that's for sure. At least I will believe that until I see something like the video he posted. I don't know if it will be enough. I'm unsure if I will get the chance to play GSL in April, but for an amateur to reach WCS Challenger scene would be quite amazing.
Well, I don't know what to say to that.
I clicked it again.
Let me try again, yeah.
No, I clicked it again, and this one is...
Oh boy.
The reason I find Khad streams so appealing is because the audience is so loyal. But this same audience is not always the correct audience for an artist of his caliber.
Oh no.
This makes me wonder if this is because of his previous work and the new direction he's taking with his shows. I mean, I'm sure it's not entirely his fault, but there's also a good part of me that thinks there could be something else going on here that's making the audience stay the same or even less loyal. Or maybe it's because we're all just so used to seeing Khad perform his music, and it's just something we've become used to. Either way, this guy has some serious talent on his hands. Check out the video above and listen to a Khad-assisted remix of the last song featuring Little Dicky.
I'm waiting for something negative. Let's see. Here's one I did. Because they aren't even close to the most boring streams on Twitch. So you find it appealing because they're not the most boring. Not every streamer plays their game well. Some streamers have been known to be horrible players in their game, which only serve to show off Khad's skill. Though, that's not entirely wrong, or just suck. They can still make a decent living playing WoW, a free game to get into. What? What's interesting is that some players stream so clearly better than others that even if they have no desire to be a good player and only want to be entertaining, the viewers can find ways to enjoy the stream. For example, someone who watches Khad stream will certainly enjoy this is about other people's shit. I don't care about other people's shit. Give me another one. One more. One more. But is because for the first time, I don't need to worry about having anything to hold me back from a proper release. What? And getting to the point. Oh, no. 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 All right, we're gonna switch it to the next one.
Let me do one last one.
Okay, here, you read that one while that one generates.
The reason I feel Khad streams so appealing. The reason I find Khad streams so appealing is because they can get real to you. They get to you emotionally. I've noticed that I have an affinity with Khad because I felt like he's really been there for me the entire way. Question: I hear that you went to college with him. Is there an official story about how you got introduced to him and what you learned about his philosophy and what you thought was important about that? Answer: there's nothing official about the college I went to, but it was a small liberal arts college, so I don't know if I could go into any more details. I went back in the late fall of my sophomore year, and I thought it might be a good idea to get out here, and I just decided I was going to get the most out of this year of my college years, so that was definitely an impulse decision on my part. It was something that I had been thinking about for years, since high school, since sophomore year, since college years. The first few conversations I had actually with him at a cocktail party, and he just didn't really have.
Fuck's sake. Alright, well, I've moved on away from me. Wings sprouted from my back. My body was changing. I was turning into a bird. The day we finally met the first time, she was a little nervous. But we got to talking. I told her I wanted to go to another country. It seemed strange to just take off without saying. But we ended up getting tickets to the next flight and left for India. What does that have to do with the bird part? Okay. Let's see. Here we go. During the Elder Scrolls stream, Tomato serves as a lore expert. For example, during one of the late game quests, he pointed out that you'll have to start out as an orc, but gain the ability to fight as a Nord, so you don't have to train you Nord weapon skills.
Yeah, sounds right.
The Elder Scrolls 6, of course, has made all of its quest content playable, but for many players, the only version of the game available to play still requires use of vanilla character classes and levels, meaning they are unlocked into a second race. So you can, I guess, have... Okay. Although a large portion of the Elder Scrolls franchise fans will never be able to purchase or play the game for themselves, the Elder Scrolls 6 story is currently in development, with a full-fledged story being released in the next installment, being officially announced at a later date. The Elder Scrolls 6 is going to add a lot of the game's story, with new zones, characters, lore, and of course, a new game system that most people won't be able to play.
Here's what I got for that one.
The same one?
No, yeah, the same prompt.
Okay.
Is during the Elder Scrolls stream, Tomato serves as a lore expert. For example, during one of the late game quests, he pointed out that if you kill a Dragonborn, the player will be marked as its murderer and will be required to travel to Morrowind to be executed.
Nice.
He was also the only one of the hosts from the community able to remember the names of several important characters for the quest Bounty Hunter. Other than that, he's pretty silent. But perhaps more important, he is still alive. Tomato Bust Us is still around, and like many other community members, Tomato Bust Us. That's going to be my new name in the fucking Discord.
No.
Is still around, and like many other community members, he has made appearances in live streams, community videos. While he has not officially been announced for ESO's next expansion, he is a staple and seems like a real part of the series going forward.
Lord. I'm trying to... I have a prompt I'm doing. I don't know what this is. Alright, hold on. I just tried... I just can't get enough of it. I can't stop drinking. Then it just... Answer. Hey. Do you want to watch a movie with me? That's not an answer. Question. Why do you know there are so many men around you? Answer. Because, you have to show them that you are worth something. Question. That guy's a dick. Answer. He's a very, very good-looking guy. Question. Do you love people? Answer. Absolutely. My relationship with my wife has taken a few long, hard decisions. Question. But do you like her? Answer. Yes. Yes, I do. I feel like I'm going to burn up from all of you. And I don't even have to watch this video to know it. Question. You're right. You have such a great body. Answer. We do. We have a beautiful, huge, incredible pair of breasts. TLC is going to have a lot of fun this summer. What?
Well, if you got it.
Oh my god. Oh god, I feel like I gotta I try to generate the prompt or do it a couple times to get something good, just in case. And so I'll just turn it off until I get to it. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let's get. Oh no, this one's not. This one's bad. Try again. At least you can like stop it, like if they're not doing very good. Oh, these are all depressing. No, I'm not doing this one. Change the prompt. Try this. I know these are good. I'm not getting any good ones anymore.
Good pubes on the guy.
Oh. Thank you, Tomato Bustus, for donating $1. Dad, I'm sorry for saying frick. I didn't mean it. Tomato Bustus was making me mad. Please give me my Xbox back. Oh, God. Alright, I'll do KTDs. Let's see what I get from it real quick. Oh, no, it's giving me Jesus stuff. Okay, here we go. This is weird enough. Very few people know it, but there's a very important way the sheep are used in farming, and this is by making up the seed of grass. They will have their seed stored in a seed storage box, such as a chicken coop. When the seed is ready to be taken out of the box, a few sheep will be taken out and placed on onto a platform. The sheep will stand facing the middle of the platform. A small horn will be added to them. As soon as one sheep starts to growl, another will be put down, as they will not give rise to any noise of their own. If a sheep continues to growl, there's probably a bird in the area, and it'll probably stop at this point, which is usually good. The flock will then start to move and form herds. The sheep will take off at normal speed, and it's normal to see other sheep get in the way to try and stop them, or get a little too close to them. You'll also generally see other sheep from time to time moving to make a break for it. If one of the sheep is starting to be noisy, the sheep will stop. Let's see. No. I'll get to yours in a second. I'm gonna try one more on the one I'm trying, but I don't know if it's gonna be good. Yeah. All right, let's see. One of the best ways to make garlic coffee is. Let's see. What do we get with this one? Okay. Already might be okay. One of the best ways to make garlic coffee is to bake it. If you don't want the raw aroma of garlic lingering in the cup, you might find it's a bit tough to find in the dry coffee market. But try your luck. The best way to make lemon garlic coffee is a quick hot sauté. If you don't have any lemons handy, like you ate one because you thought it was going to go bad, look for a recipe for lemon coffee using lemons instead. If you don't have lemons handy, use lemons. You'll also want a pot that's hot enough to heat water and the garlic before you add it to the coffee. The easiest way to do it is to put the hot water at the bottom of the hot pot and fill it halfway with water. This is also what most people use to make coffee at home. Then pour in the garlic and wait a minute or so for the garlic to infuse with the water. If the water is hotter than the water, the garlic will stick to the coffee and it won't infuse correctly. Microwaving metallic objects is a safe way to... let's see what that gives me. Prepare them for long-term storage, but it's not very efficient. With a few small changes, the process could provide microwave ovens and other devices the most accurate baking... Oh, God. All of yours are, like, coming back with, like, articles. Let's see. Oh, no. Yeah, it's all coming back with articles for that one. Alright, let's see, tomato. The worst part about boomers is their insistence on doing what everyone else does. They are the smartest, most sophisticated, and most self-actualizing people that we know. Our next generation will be better at reading this information and being engaged. And we'll probably be better at getting involved in it too. As our knowledge expands, the more people... The worst part about boomers is their insistence on living on in the last days of their lives instead of continuing to enjoy themselves for as long as possible. I wish I had more resources to make the last few years worth it, but I wish I had the courage to ask if there's anything I could have done differently. It was the year I became a grandfather again. The year I had my son in the hospital for a stroke. My mother had to undergo heart surgery. I was dealing with the death of a beloved friend and the loss of a dear friend. So was born the responsibility of caring for my own aging parents and my own son. And it was through these moments, those precious nights and days spent alone with my husband and family and listening to other people tell their stories that my grief has deepened. There are conversations I've had with people, and I was lucky enough to have some in high places in my city before I was elected. One of them is the most heartbreaking, in a way that it... That's just fucking depressing.
Let me read mine for that real quick.
Okay.
The worst part about boomers is their insistence on living beyond what is possible for the most qualified people. Quote, in an era where people are going to the hospital, they are going to the hospital because they are going to the hospital, he said, unquote. 1/5 of the nation's Medicare spending goes for care of seniors, and seniors are the most expensive population. It also means that people aged 61 and older will be hit hardest in the country in the upcoming years without the kind of health insurance they could get on the health insurance marketplace is set up at the beginning of this year. People who don't make enough money right now to make it through a job without help don't have as much in their wallet as older people, he said. Some Republicans are trying to do something about it. The Republican approach is, this is all a free lunch, said Senator Ted Cruz, Republican Texas.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's not how we do things. We pay our bills. We do nothing. On the other side of the issue, Democrats are trying to do something about it.
Oh,
Democrats in Congress and across the country came together and did nothing.
That sounds about right for both sides. All right, here we go. This one, less politics. I looked down. The rabbit was looking back at me expectantly. I reached to grab hold of the door, but was stopped by the rabbit. Don't I dare, she said. Are you sure, I asked. She shook her head. Not a chance. You'll end up in the trash. She pointed her finger straight at me. Then why are you here? She looked up at me. I was given the power of destruction, she explained. Now that you know me, I am free to destroy. I had no idea how it could be. I felt like I should be more than happy for some power like that. It looks like my family's coming, I said, walking out the door. As soon as I walked out, my car started to whir. I had no brake, and a bunch of sparks were flying in the air. I think there's a gas leak, I shouted at the man in the car. Oh man, that's bad, he said. Is he? Cliffhanger. I just imagine the only rabbit I know, like on a personal level, is Thule. And I just imagine her looking up and I am of destruction. Alright, here we go. The worst part about millennials is their insistence on tearing apart society in the name of making a fairy tale out of their lives. What they call a good time. The problem was never a lot of good times. It was a lot of bad ones. And that, my friends, is a real crux of this article. How do you create a society in which the average millennial is the average 21-year-old?
I don't know. It's pretty hard.
That sounds about right. Let's see.
Let's
get the next group. Wait.
Here's my.
You're just gonna go into like a fucking political article again.
It doesn't. It's actually really great.
Okay.
At least let me read the first part of it. the worst part about millennials is their insistence on their own individuality, which is not healthy. She added, "It's always been this thing. It's always been a generational thing. This is the way in which younger people don't understand individuality is not what matters." And to add a personal wrinkle, her parents, the older generation, gave her their approval when she decided to marry the man she loves, David, before she turned 28. Now that David is a father of the 2 young children, she's still not sure what the answer is. She said, "To be honest, I am a total free spirit, and I will do anything with my daughter. I think they're
It sounds
very.
like it
I
pulled
think they
like
will be
an
very
article.
successful."
It sounds like it pulled an article for you again. All right. Let's try this one. Okay. In the quarter finals, it is the Boomers versus the Zoomers. What? In the quarterfinals, it is the Boomers versus the Zoomers. I don't understand it, as I didn't understand it as a child. What's your name? No, I'm just a kid. I'm not really into it. It's more... Uh-oh. It's just my business. It's just more business. It's not really my thing. Is this music the same as it was when I was a kid? It's pretty bad, in a good way. Is that all it's been in? I haven't been able to get over it that one bit. Can't believe I'm watching them dance. Is it like music I'm not supposed to... What is this? Alright, let's try it. Now let's try it again. So this is the problem. I'm trying to get a good one. See, the reason Zoomers can't pay attention is...
So I put one in. The prompt is the worst part about all these fucking old people is that they can't tell any story without having some goddamn kind of bullshit in it. What I did when I was a kid was I did all my fucking stories after I got my driver's license, and I went to the cinema, I went to the movies with my cousin, I went to the movies with my friends, I went to the theater every single goddamn day. I'd go out to the movies alone and I'd be like, wow, this is a good story. It was a little bit of fantasy for me, you know? But when you come down the road and you see the story, and then like your dad's like, "Oh my god, look, what the fuck did that guy do?" And your mom's like, "Oh my god, that guy was such an asshole." And then they're like, "You know what? Screw that guy. He deserves it." You're like a child in the movie. I'm an adult, and that's pretty goddamn terrifying.
What the hell is this? What is that?
I have no idea.
Oh, God. All right, I put in the real reason Zoomers can't pay attention is because we don't. But now let's say Zoomers could pay attention. If they could, there would be a major shift in the way that our world works. Zoomers wouldn't see people's bodies, and they wouldn't be so eager to grab and squirm away. People's bodies would have a lot less importance in zooming and getting a good close-up look on them for all of us. What would a zoom on the body mean for us? It would mean that you would get a good close-up look on your most intimate parts. The body looks more powerful when you've caught a camera zooming right into your body from behind, up closer, and in facial expressions. How do you think the camera zooming can impact your career? I love when the camera zooming brings out the best in people. It makes them more interesting to work with. There.
So I ran the same prompt again.
Okay.
The worst part about all these fucking old people is he had the nerve to bring a fucking machine into a goddamn funeral service.
Nice.
I thought he was just going to be the president just by his name and face. What the fuck was that asshole's name again? It said Sebastian. The boy asked, "How do you know that?" He kept saying satellite, and the name sounded like the type of satellite the U.S. put into orbit every fucking year. They had known every last detail of all the funerals and all the speeches. They hadn't really cared. Now they had gone to the one goddamn thing at the end of the list 100 times they were really interested in, the one thing that hadn't been brought up 100 times. I'm not a Nazi, and Hitler killed a lot of people, which I guess was good enough for him.
Jesus Christ! All right, mine's not as good as that last like yours kind of sucked until that last sentence. Jesus. Here's the one. So
it opens and closes with a bang.
Yeah. All right, here's one. Bigfoot settled down in his new job as a police officer. Though he had other adventures in his life. In 1879, he ran out in the woods with his brother, whom she left with while she ran away in hopes that there is somewhere else to go. When they didn't return, she took them to a nearby town where they were caught and they were sent to jail. Okay, where they spent several hours in solitary confinement before being released. One of his jailers, Samuel Godou, had a vision of Bigfoot and was able to persuade him to go home. A feat that would eventually cause Bigfoot to leave his new home and move on. While on his way home, Bigfoot had a chance to encounter with a small animal that would define his years to come. He was arrested a second time, this time for assaulting his former employer, so like the chief of police, as well as the wife he had left behind. Uh-oh. He was ultimately released, but was later brought back to jail for violating the terms of his release, which was the same sentence as the assault and leaving the wife behind. In 1882, Bigfoot was released from jail. All right, let's do one more.
I feel like mine's pretty good because it pulls what I can only imagine are exacerbated people getting like interviewed.
Well, yeah, because you've thrown in like goddamn and shit into the prompt.
It's just fucking. Fucking is the only thing in my
yeah.
prompt that's in there. The worst part about all these fucking old people is that none of them are qualified to teach any kids whatsoever, said the woman who identified herself as B. I couldn't understand why the government will hire people that no one can do anything with who don't know a fucking thing. I got all offended that they would hire these people for any goddamn reason at all. It's as if it's as if this is just so the government can show their fucking lack of competence to the rest of the people that are supposed to be teaching kids. Please don't waste your damn time with these pathetic assholes.
Yeah, you're just gonna get those kind of things.
That's great. Fuck your asshole kids.
I'm trying to get a good one for KTD's prompt, and then we'll probably call it because it's already almost 1 a.m. Oh my god, what's this? I'll try another one. Oops. See, this is just getting articles about Bigfoot, unfortunately. Like, none of this is like... Every single one so far that I've generated for that one, KHD, is like he was hiding in the woods, in the forest. And then it just goes on about people seeing Bigfoot and crap. Like, it doesn't... nothing's been funny yet. I'll try one more time, then I'm gonna try a different prompt. Sounds like someone's short story. Okay, this one might be okay. Here we go. This is the last one. I'm sorry, the Frankenstein one won't do it. What are you guys doing? Here we go. Last prompt tonight, and we gotta call it. Maybe we'll do this again some other time. No wonder people couldn't find Bigfoot. For all this time, he was in the dark, surrounded by trees. Trees were everywhere. And just like the tree, there must have been a living tree nearby. That would explain how he was seen in that direction, and the direction he moved after being attacked. The creature was very fast, and he didn't stop. And he didn't seem to have a sense of direction until he ran out of breath, and his left wing had started to get covered up from the attack. That's where he began to use some kind of flying machine. He had to have been able to move about in his flying clothes, and had to have been able to fly like the creature. It was the sound effects and the music that made him seem like that. He used sounds he thought it would be. He used sounds he thought it would be fun to do. Okay, I thought I was misreading that, but no. But his music could hardly be heard from all over the jungle. That is why we still do not know what happened in the jungle in 1974 when his body was found in a river. We have no way of knowing if he was the only Bigfoot. We couldn't tell if he had been there, or was simply, who knows. That ended on a sad note. Rip a Bigfoot. Oh boy! All right, guys. Well, we didn't really play any browser games. We pretty much just did talk to Transformer the whole time after Oblivion, but that's fine. It was kind of fun. F for Bigfoot. Yep. So thanks for sticking around, guys. Wednesday. we will jump on Quantum Break again, and we might. I would say we might be able to, depending on how aggressively I play it in terms of like actually going through it, or if I fuck around a lot, could potentially beat it on Friday. If not, then probably next Wednesday, because it's not a super long game. So it should only take like a handful of streams to beat. But anyway, we're gonna continue it on Wednesday. Thank you, Tomato, for sticking around and staying up so late. And that was Oblivion tonight. So next, are you good for next Monday? Do you know yet?
Probably.
Okay, I will try to get the demo. I have to get off of Bethesda's thing, don't I? The demo.
Yeah, you can download it off Steam.
Okay, I just have to have a Bethesda account or something.
You have to tie your Bethesda.net account on your Steam account.
I think I did. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure I did. Because I think it moved over to the Fallout 76 shit. Or no, that was Destiny. That was Blizzard. Or whatever. Never mind. Or Activision. So never mind. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try to get that ready for next Monday, and we'll start Youngbloods or whatever on Monday. For some co-op action that Tomato is dreading because he hates playing games with me. So that'll be a thing. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Tomato, do you want anything to say before I end the stream?
Bye.
For fuck's sake, you spent all that fucking time just to say goodbye.